Well, you even kind of brought up, you know what I mean, like going back to kind of high school and kind of college. So, you know, as you were growing up and, you know, high school and in college, who were some of the DBs or even just players in general that you kind of looked up to?
My idol, which you know is really a strange thing, and I will at some point in time have him on with me at See a Star. His name is Robert Alexander. He was voted the best back in the nation, and he was like maybe 5 minutes from where I live. So he lived in my neighborhood, and he was deemed like Alexander the Great. You know, and I mean it was like, and you know, we saw all these major coaches coming in to South Charleston High School to recruit him, and it was like, man, you know. And because my sisters braided his hair, and I'm like sitting there in the chair, like looking at him, like I'm amazed by this guy. And I used to try to be a running back like him, but one big hit, and I was kind of out of that space of running.
You decided you wanted to do the hitting.
Yes, I wanted to do the hitting instead of getting hit. Yeah, so he had always been my idol because he taught me how to train, taught me, you know, don't smoke, don't drink, and he had a difficult career. He blew his knee out. His dad passed away, which was really close, all in and around the same time. He ends up going to West Virginia. Everybody in the state wanted him to stay home and go to WVU, and so he had a lot of pressure. So he stayed, and that didn't work out well for him. But he got into the league and then had a knee injury again. He's back home here. He was just a guy who took time for me because I wasn't the guy who was looking to somebody in the pros or something like that to be my idol because I didn't know them.
Yeah.
I wanted somebody who I could touch, you know, somebody who I could talk to and somebody I could see. And so, you know, I was a freshman again when he was a senior. So I watched his whole career and followed it all the way. So for me, it was something I was able to see. And so to me, I never really had I never looked at a cornerback or a safety or a defensive player and said, oh gosh, I want to be like him. You know, I just wanted to make that guy, Robert, proud of me. And one of the disappointing things about it, and I had this conversation with him, was, you know, because he had some issues around, you know, drugs and stuff. And I told him, I said, you know what was so selfish of you was the fact that you didn't give me a chance to show you what you created in me.
Yeah.
You didn't give me that chance. We were both on the same level, and you didn't give me a chance to hit you, you know, or to run over me, just to show me that like things have changed. Here we are, you know, and because that was really something that was important to me. Like he gave me all this. I wanted to show him that piece of it, you know, good, better, and different, however it ended up on for me. But I wanted an opportunity to show that, hey, man, you know, I took all that you gave me.